but there's something different about this year. I mean, people are excited for November. They're ready to get out and fight for conservative values, so it's great.
What are the issues that you see are resonating with people the most this year?
Well, I mean, honestly, I think we ought to talk a lot about the economy. I mean, we're in a Biden recession created by Biden inflation, and we're watching the administration attempt to redefine what, recession is. It's absolutely laughable. I mean, people in my district are hurting. Their wallets are hurting. When they go to the gas pump, they're paying $4 a gallon for gas. And they go to the grocery store, paying 20% more for meat. I mean, this is unsustainable. And we need people that are actually going to talk about the economic issues in a real way, but also, with suburbanites, with women in our party. They're concerned with what their children are being taught in schools. They're concerned with CRT and the indoctrination process that occurs in our public education system. So those are issues we're going to talk a lot about, protecting our children, ensuring that our economy is thriving in North Carolina. And these are things that resonate across the country, but especially here in our state.
Listening to Kevin McCarthy, he's been saying for over a year that it's a done deal. Republicans are going to take back the House of Representatives. Does messaging like that concern you, that people aren't going to show up in November en masse like you need them to? Does that worry you at all?
It really doesn't, because I feel like right now, the American people understand how important the cycle is. They understand what Biden policies have done to their lives, and they're going to get out there in a massive way and vote. I mean, we're seeing it on the ground. People are excited. You can look at our primary results, for example, in North Carolina. I'm in the only swing seat in the state, and I ended up getting less % of the vote than my opponent on the Democratic side, but I had thousands of more voters than him. It just shows you the turnout's drastic for Republicans right now. People are really excited to get out there. So,
you look at CPAC here. The big speech is going to be tonight, President Trump, and you even said on stage, greatest president we've ever had before. Is this still the party of Trump in your mind?
Oh, it's absolutely still the party of Trump. I mean, he laid forward the America First agenda, which we're all running on today. He adopted some of those populist tendencies that resonate with the working class Americans in our country. Those are things we're going to continue to run on in 22 and 24, and it's going to be very successful for our party.
This is a very interesting midterms in that we've seen the former president go after a lot of Republicans who didn't stay in lockstep with him in 2020, voted in favor of his impeachment, and one by one, a lot of them are falling. Is that something that you're in favor of, the rooting out of the rhinos?
The rhinos have to go in our party. I mean, they don't stand for our values. The party has left them, and when I say the party, I mean the people of this country that believe in real conservatism. And so right now, I mean, it's really important that we get fighters in Washington, D.C. that will stand up for the things that we all believe in, the things we cherish. I mean, we're not conservative radicals, we're common sense radicals. And people in this country are craving common sense right now.
What are you hoping to accomplish first term in the House of Representatives if you're sent off to Washington?
Well, there's many things we need to accomplish, but one thing in particular is just getting this inflation under control. We have to stop the government spending. You're just looking at the bill that might get passed in the Senate this weekend. It might have already been passed. I've been here the last couple of days, but I mean, $400 billion more, right? I mean, how much more money can we spend? It's like plugging an outlet into itself. I mean, you're not going to stop the inflation problem by spending money.
Hines, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.